Hello, welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Aaron Nilsson with Danny Canada and Brady Gillespie coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, featuring the 18-4, fourth-ranked Churchill Lady Lancers taking on the fifth-ranked with a record of 20-2. Crater Lady Comets. This is a big one tonight. We are pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the District 6 School District and our participating community business partners. Always be sure and download the new version of our free app. Watch all Table Rock Sports events on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere. Connect for free as you're watching it right now, right through YouTube. Very handy, very simple, very mobile. Danny, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, feeling a lot better. That sickness, coronavirus, I'm free from. It's on the downslope, which is making me feel a lot better tonight. What's not making me look so good tonight is a couple of these numbers here. Like you pointed out there, Churchill Lancers ranked number 4, Crater number 5. That's a tight game right there. The other numbers I'm looking at here, the overall record and the league record. You got Churchill at 13-0 and Crater at 13-1. So these teams could be coming out here. They could be totally even. They could be 14 win for the Crater Comets, and then there'll be a 13 and a 1 loss for Churchill. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen throughout the night here. But if I got to say one thing that's making me a little bit on the nervous side, yeah, it's these numbers. Hopefully, I'm a little biased. The Comets put up more numbers over the Lancers today, but it's going to be a great game. I'm excited for that on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that 13-game win streak, they have not lost in the league. Churchill, 8-game win streak for Crater. Last time these two teams met was at Churchill. 7-point win, 36-29.
Another number I didn't mention, but yeah, that was the one loss that Crater has, and it's to the Lancers here. So even if they win tonight, I'm not sure if that's going to bump them higher in the ranking because they lost first to Churchill at home. Not quite sure how that whole algorithm mathematics works, but talking a little bit before the game with assistant coach Stidham, she was saying as long as they win either tonight or next week at Thurston, the Crater Comets are guaranteed a one home game, which is fantastic. If they lose both, then they're on the road. So let's hope for a W. Let's get it tonight. If not, we'll be waiting to see what happens next week. We got about 5 minutes here to see what happens. What do you think, Aaron? Any predictions?
7-point win for Churchill. That was kind of a long time ago. You think about it, over a month ago. It was on January 21st. But these teams have really not changed since. We didn't see that game, so I don't know exactly how it went down. But these two teams are powerhouses. It is senior night. It's going to be emotional for Crater. That could go either way.
Yep.
Senior night can go either way. It can either get you so pumped, excited that you just tear through anybody you're facing, or it's so emotional that you can't keep yourself in check. So as far as predictions go, I think it's going to be a tight one. I think it's definitely going to be closer than 7.
Closer than 7.
So I'm going
I'd put some money on that.
7.
If I were a betting man, I would put some money on that. Yeah, but I don't know. As far as the last few years, following the girls and watching how they play volleyball, basketball, when it's senior night and when it's at home, when you've got a crowd, they just open up the stands behind us, so it's going to get busy tonight. Boys' game is going to be a tough one. I think they are ready to play. They're amped. They're going to use that fuel, I think, and that's going to be helpful tonight.
Who do you think is going to win then?
I got to go with my Comets. I got to do it.
Okay.
Got to do it.
So Danny says Crater win. I say
it's a revenge game.
One of the teams is winning by 4 going into the fourth quarter, that team will win it. That is my prediction.
Going into the fourth?
If someone starts the fourth quarter up by 4 or more, my prediction is that team will win.
Ooh, I don't know about that, man. 8 minutes is a long time to play.
It is.
8 minutes is a long quarter.
But both of these teams, they're very good.
Yeah.
They are very, very good. I think if it's a 4-point lead or more starting the fourth, these teams are both good enough to hold that lead. That is my prediction.
I see. Well, let's just hope it's the Comets then.
And thank to everyone who's watching from Churchill.
Yes,
and all of
absolutely.
those fans, we definitely appreciate you. And
Here's the one thing that I always point out, all right? Without an opponent, you don't have a game. I love the Churchill kids. I love the work they've put in. I know there's seniors on their team as well, and they're going to be moving on to, I get it, I understand it. But, hey, I live on the road here. My daughter goes to school here. I'm going to have kids here for the next couple of years. A little biased, but I love having good opponents, and I'm so excited for this game. It's been one I've been looking more forward to for a little while, so I'm glad we're here tonight.
I'm sure the team and coaches have also been looking forward to it. This is going to be a test for both teams. We got about 2.5 left till tip. Step away to hear from our sponsors who will allow us to bring you this for free as you are watching it right now. We'll see you in just a couple minutes.
K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guide during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And now, at this time, we'll announce the starters for your Crater Comets. A 5'10" sophomore, number 21, Mackenzie Hirsch. A 5'4" senior, number 22, Presley Rosen. A 5'8" senior, number 35, Kiana Leonard. A 6'2" senior, number 44, Avery Young. And making her debut, a 5'6" senior, Faith Westrock.
So starting linemen for both of those teams. Let's go through Churchill, Natalie Elstone, Sophie Elstone, both seniors. One's 5'6", one's 5'8". I'm going to guess they're related, probably sisters. Tara Bolden, Danica Starr, Stella Scott for Crater, Mackenzie Hirsch, Presley Robeson, Kiana Woodard, Avery Young, and number 41, which I did not catch her name,
Faith Westbrook. So she has been out since last year. It's first time playing this year. It's her debut tonight on senior night.
Westbrook or Westbrook?
Brock.
Okay.
Once again, get your raffle
So that is a
tickets.
change for Dipple and Lady Comets.
Will be chosen at halftime.
But those are your starters, and we are about
Free
to
throw
tip
will
off.
get you $100, 3-pointer $200, a half-pointer $500, and a full court putt $1,000.
And Crater wins the tip. Which means possession arrow stays. Avery Young right away.
First basket drops in the first 7 seconds. And second one drops within 11. So it is going to be a tight game tonight.
Danica Starr with those. And that one stolen, but Woodard pokes it away. Robeson has it. Nice cut, Hirsch. Can't get it to go. That was rebounded by Scott. You see Churchill's got some pretty good length. 6'1", 5'10", 5'8", another 6'1".
Some good speed, too, watching them warm up a little bit, doing some of their pre-court drills and things. So that's why I think Comets are going to have a real challenge tonight, but gotta love it. I love the challenge. I love a good fight. Ooh.
That was a little lazy there from Scott. Westbrook almost stole it.
Interesting decision for Dipple to start Westbrook, considering she hasn't really played all year.
Scott comes up with it. Jump ball, that's going to stay with Churchill. Young gets her paws on it. She stole it.
And after that fantastic start, it's been a couple minutes since another bucket.
Hershey Woodard can't come down with it. And it's Bolden. Elstow makes it 4-2.
Which Elstone?
Natalie. So I'm just going to go first names on that one. If they're both on the court,
10-4.
Natalie or Sophie.
Nice save, Westbrook.
Another fairly long possession here from the Comets.
And I think that might be part of their game plan today. You know, if they can keep the ball away from the Lancers, it's going to give them more control, be able to pace it the way they want, burn that clock.
That was a nice move by Hirsch to tie it up at 4. That jumper is perfect from Starr.
That was a good-looking jumper. She zoned in on that. Quick up and in. It's a great shot.
Young for 3. Starr with the rebound. Under 4 minutes already. Starr, another quick release. 8-4.
Another great shot, too.
Rebounded by Scott. Crater's going to have to get those shots to fall or get closer and get higher percentage shots. This Lancers team has really got things going already. Woodard gets her hand to it with the block. Rebounded by Hirsch. She's got 4, and it's only a 2-point lead. And right back to a 4-point lead. Tipple wants a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Timeout called by the Comets.
Yeah, and so far Danica Starr's living up to her name. Higher scoring on the from the Lancers so far. She's got 8 points.
Table Rock Sports will have extensive OSA playoff coverage for our winter sports teams ahead on the NFHS network. We already had the state swimming finals this last weekend. We got 4, 5, 6A boys and girls basketball tournaments coming up soon. Oregon's leading provider of OSAA playoff coverage, Table Rock Sports. Next week will be the first round of those playoffs. Again, Danny, as you mentioned early in the pregame, Crater will need to win one of the next 2 to have that home playoff game, which will be next Friday, March 6th.
Yep.
If they don't win tonight, they have a definite good shot winning next week against Thurston.
This
Last
Friday.
time those teams played.
It's this Friday on the road.
This Friday. Yep, next Friday. If they win this Friday, their next game, they would be Friday at home next Friday.
Correct, yes.
So if they could beat... Oh, and I had that clock going the whole time. So let me go ahead and fix that.
Well, you know, the second is they were just
There we
battling
go.
it out for that ball over the far side of the court there, rolling around.
Last time Crater played Thurston here at home, it was a 14-point win on the 24th, 53-39. Crater now has ownership of the ball. Dance is double teamed, and it's up, and it's stolen.
And Dan's feeling what it's like to be on the receiving end of that pressure.
Foul and 1.
Starr with her 10th basket so far.
I know Dance was doing what she could to get that, but the height difference, and she's already behind her.
Right.
I'm not sure that was the smart thing to do, was go for that, because now Starr has the opportunity for a 3-point play.
Well, Starr, yeah, she's coming in at 6'1", and Taryn Dance, who's 5'4", so definitely got the height advantage there.
She completes that. It's now a 7-point lead for Churchill. Robeson for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Bolden. Duckowitz, enough interruption off of Natalie's foot, but Churchill retains it. Good block out by Starr. She puts it right back in, up and in. It's now a 9-point lead for Churchill. They're starting to run away with this one.
You can hear Dipple yelling patience. The girls out here. I think that's definitely some great advice.
We're now the first foul of the evening, and we're under 1 minute left in the first quarter. 2 controlled teams. Even though it's been physical, that's pretty surprising. That's the first foul. This is the offensive foul on Avery Young on the inbounds.
Number 44, Avery Young.
Stidham snatches it away from Bolden. Under 30. Bolden gets a hand on it. Stays with Crater. It's actually 10 seconds. Waters is stuffed by Starr. No foul called. 15-6 after 1. Not what I expected, but this is how it is right now. It is the test we thought it would be. We'll be right back after these messages.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to TidrockSports.net. You see on the John Scott scoreboard, Crater is down by 9 as we head to the second. Yes, Crater is down by 9 in the start of the second quarter.
I don't think you've ever said that before.
No, not by 9 at least.
At the second quarter.
Not at all. Unfamiliar territory. Let's see what they do, how they handle this on senior night.
You know, this is perfect, though, because you are hitting into playoffs. You're going to be hitting teams that are stronger, faster. They have better game plans than against teams you've played before, so it's good. Get themselves ready that, these 59-15 and these 59-13 wins, that they're not the norm.
Carry over there on Bolden. Gives it to Crater. This Churchill team is one that, by the looks of things, not just their record and their ranking, but just how they look, this is definitely a team that's going to go deep into the state championships.
Yeah, like I said, in the beginning of the game when they were doing their warm-ups, those pregame warm-ups, you could tell they were organized, their warm-ups were good, they were passing well, they were feeling each other, and you just get that sense when those good teams, when you get those good warm-ups, they're going to come out with usually a better game plan and a better sense of what they need to accomplish to get a win.
Waters with the rebound and ends up in Dance's hands. Kind of wild shots on there, and know that Churchill's got the length and height inside, but and there you go. There's another example of it as Sophie steals that one, and it's going to be a jump ball. And that actually is going to go to Churchill. Every basket is a fight for Crater. Bolden for three. Ljubljana comes up with it. Dukowitz for three.
Ooh.
Dance with the rebound. That's how good Lancer's defense is. Young keeps it in, but right to Bolden. Can't get that to go, and it's like Bolden's foot was out of bounds when she caught that one.
Yeah, and that was a lucky break right there. I mean, you look at the speed Bolden had to get to the other side of the court, no problem. Dance and Amadei chasing after her. Comets caught a break there. See if they can take advantage.
Starr stuffs Woodard. Woodard high up the glass. Rebounded by Scott. And that's a three from Natalie. Critter's hole is just getting deeper. It's becoming a Comet-sized hole as Natalie takes that one away. Another three from Natalie. It is 21-6.
And I'll tell you what I've noticed so far, as looks like Dipple's calling for another timeout here. This one's going to be a full minute timeout, so I can share with you what my thoughts are when we get back.
This is a good time to go out and get yourself a raffle ticket.
So actually, that was Terry Harrison who signaled for the full, put his arms out like a full timeout. So,
excuse me.
I believe that's a Churchill.
Sure, I thought it was the Comets.
I don't know who they awarded it to, but I know that I saw him putting his arms out, signaling for a full timeout. But what were you going to say?
Well, what I was going to say was what I've noticed so far is how wide open the Comets are leaving the Lancers. And I think that is exactly what's leading to this lead, because they're able to easily connect with their teammates down the court. When they're down in the area, in the key, in the horseshoe, whatever you want to call it there, lost my thought of what it was for a second. Anyways, that is an easy way to move the ball around because the Lancers are being left wide open. And so that is something that Dipple and the Crater girls are going to have to figure a way to tighten up, stay closer on their man, maybe change up a defense, because the press, they're not really having an opportunity to do a press on them. They're getting the press on themselves, and that's not playing well into them winning today.
And the horseshoe, as in the key or the paint?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Well, not necessarily just the key, but the whole 3-point line.
Oh, just inside the arc?
Yes, the arc.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely,
they're just open down there, and they're finding them.
Very good. You can see their shooting ability and their passing ability. You want to say the basketball IQ that they have. Held Crater to 29 points a month ago. So the defense is no surprise. Woodard pops that in for Crater's, her first points, but Crater's first points of the second quarter.
Ooh. Yeah. Got her on the head there.
This will be 2 shots.
Sophie Elstone got a little noggin bump.
First one missed by Sophie. As a defender, I know for me, in playing in soccer, the phrase was really let the defender pass you or the ball, never both. And I think that definitely applies for basketball as well. If you're going to go for that foul, which they were able to stop, so just try to avoid that 3-point play. If you're going to foul, make sure the basket does not count. And 1 of 2 from Sophie on that one makes it a 14-point lead for Churchill. Out of that free shot for Stidham, she's going to go to line for 2.
Yeah, she really needed that one to drop, too. It almost did bounce the rim a couple times, but just didn't go her way.
First foul by number 1.
Free throws are huge for Crater right now because it stops the clock. And with him down by 14, they're going to need that.
Katie Stidham at the line.
Both are good from Stidham. Her first points, 22-10. Scott gets that to rattle in.
Scott's had plenty of rebounds. That's her first point of the game, and she easily drops a 3. Long 3, too. She was a little bit outside of the arc.
It's up right down to Young, but she can't get that to go, and that's off Starr's hands.
Scott with the basket earlier.
Young puts that in. She's got 4. I know Churchill's shooting percentage right now, but it definitely feels like it's over 50%.
Yeah, not a stat we can take care of right now, but I get your feeling. It seems like they are having all the luck tonight, and not only that, but we've got some great skilled shooters.
That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, it was, and Scott's claiming it was touched, you know. Kind of looked like the pass did go a little bit off the original line. But nope, clear ball. 2.5.
Young can't handle that. So, opportunity wasted on that turnover by Churchill. They have the ball back, up by 12. Robeson pokes it away from Scott.
Nice steal by Robeson, too, as you can see the size difference out there.
And that was broken up by Starr, out of bounds, Crater. Googly out of Waters, and Biddle all coming in. That one will be blocked as Waters comes up with it. And one.
By Allison Waters.
Nice break there as that one drops and she gets to go.
Second foul by number 1, Natalie Elstone.
Yeah, and Elstone and her sister Sophie, they're both seniors. Wondering if they're twins. Sophie's got a couple inches on her sister, 5'8" versus 5'6", so I'm sure that comes up in sisterly quarrels.
And quite the pressure there from Crater. Turns it over. Bolden can't hang on to it. Yeah, incorrectly punched it in. I have 25 for Churchill, but scorers only have it at 24. Am I incorrect?
I can count what I got in a sec here.
They have punched in one too many free throws, but double check. And stolen. Waters had a hand on it, but Starr can't rebound that. It's going to be Crater ball.
No, I believe you're right at 25.
Okay. So they just have one off here on the scoreboard here in-house. It's under 1 minute to go. 25-15 on the General Scott scoreboard. Stidham's going to draw the foul. That one is on Sophie Elstone.
Number 3, Sophie Elstone. Second foul.
Stidham cuts the lead to 8.
Crater, amazing job getting back there to stop even a shot attempt.
Under 30. Crater Foundation halftime report is coming up next. This is going to be a very exciting second half. And Biddle almost rolled her ankle, and they're going to call time on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's halftime.
She's up. She seems to be okay.
Yeah, she did reach down for her ankle for a quick sec, but looks like she shook it off, bounced up, and we'll go to the half.
Right here at halftime right now, 25-17 Churchill. In just a few minutes, we're back. Credit Foundation halftime report.
Fox Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe today.
Hi everyone, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and we're back with another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we will discuss the Oregon Revised Statute, also known as ORS, for failure to yield to emergency vehicles or ambulances. Let's go. The information we will discuss today is from ORS 811.145 and 811.147. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a fine of $265. It's also worth noting that drivers are not in violation of this traffic law if they are acting otherwise under the direction of a police officer. And here we have Patrick with Fire District 3, who's going to help explain this to us.
Well, thanks for having us be the part of the video. For all the drivers out there, when you see emergency lights or hear emergency sirens out on the road, we have them on because we're responding to an emergency and need to get there quickly. Yielding to emergency vehicles is very important for the safety of all drivers on the roadway, including law enforcement officers, firefighters, and other emergency workers.
I think we are all pretty aware of what emergency vehicles and ambulances look like, but here are some examples.
A fire engine.
A police car.
An ambulance.
Now when you see one of these vehicles with their lights flashing, their sirens on, or both, as a driver you will need to do all of the following.
1. Yield the right-of-way to the ambulance or emergency vehicle.
2. Immediately drive to a position as near as possible and parallel to the right-hand edge or curve of the roadway, clear of any intersection.
3. Stop and remain in such a position until the emergency vehicle or ambulance has passed.
It's pretty simple. If you see lights, slow down and move out of the way. If you abide by those 3 simple steps, you will be abiding by this traffic law.
Now that we've gone over yielding to emergency vehicles, let's talk about the move over law in Oregon. Officer Ashwell, what are you supposed to do as a driver when you see another type of vehicle displaying warning or hazard lights?
If a vehicle is indicating distress on the roadway, ORS 811.147 requires motorists to slow down at least 5 miles under the speed limit. Also, if you are on a road with at least 2 lanes of traffic in a single direction, you must make sure to drive in the lane opposite of where the vehicle in distress is located. And that's it for our 18th episode of Traffic Safety First. Check back next month for our next episode. Thank you to Fire District 3 for helping us make our video. Thanks for watching. If a vehicle is indicating distress on the roadway, ORS 811.147 requires motorists to slow down at least 5 miles under the speed limit.
Wait, 5 miles?
You didn't already know that? Well, something's come up, so that's going to conclude this month's episode of Traffic Safety First. Be sure to check back next month for our next episode. Thanks for watching.
Hey, do you have any snacks? I don't want to be back here anymore.
Well, don't run from me.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Crater Foundation, who provides scholarship assistance to every graduating senior from Crater High School who applies for one, and provides scholarship assistance to students continuing their education after completing at least 1 year of college. Since its inception, the Crater Foundation has awarded over $4.38 million in scholarship assistance to more than 4,085 Crater High graduates. The Crater Foundation is dedicated to providing these scholarships to Crater High grads and relies solely upon the support of the community, individuals, local businesses and organizations, alumni, and District 6 staff members to do so. Become a part of the Crater Foundation community and contribute to making dreams a reality. If you're interested in making a donation or sponsoring a scholarship, please contact us by email at craterfoundation@district6.org or by phone at 541-494-6308.
Welcome back. TibRockSports.net. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada, Brady Gillespie running camera for us. This is the Crater Foundation Halftime Report. The foundation provides scholarships for Crater graduates to help them take the next step and succeed. Learn how you can help them too at craterfoundation.district6.org. That's craterfoundation.district6. That's the numerical 6.org. Little flurry there from the Crater Lady Comets to end that second quarter and bring it to only a 7-point game.
Basically cutting the deficit in half.
They were down by 15. I believe that was the largest lead that Churchill had in that first half. And we were correct. There was awarded a 2-pointer with Stella Scott.
Correct.
We thought 2 instead of a 3, which originally looked like a 3.
It was right on the line there.
So it is 24-17 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Wrap up for Crater. Mackenzie Hirsch, 4 points, 1 rebound. Taryn Dance, 2 rebounds. Nelson Waters, 2 points and a rebound. Kate Stidham with 4 free throws. She's 4 for 4. Kiana Woodard with 2 points. Avery Young with 4 points. What do we got from the Churchill side?
Well, we got Natalie Elstone. She's coming in with 8 points. Her sister Sophie Elstone with 1. Stella Scott, we thought was a 3-pointer, ended up being a 2-pointer, and everything else coming from Danica Starr. She got 13 on the night, so she is definitely leading the way here for the Lancers. Stella Scott, she's got 4 rebounds too, so she's doing a great job retaining possession on those missed shots. So, yeah, the Comets have a lot of stuff to be talking about right now. They've only got 3.5 minutes left to do it, so they're already coming out here onto the court. We'll see what they got planned for this next 16 minutes. Yeah.
Still, that was what we talked about at halftime. It was a quick, very quick first half. Only a few fouls to talk about. Danica Starr and Stella Scott, they're both 6'1". That's what Dipple has got to figure out, especially with Starr. I mean, 13 points, 13 of their 24. That is a huge difference. If you replace someone else instead of Starr in there, and then let's say they get 4 points. So the 9, Crater be winning right now.
Yep.
So Starr's is having an amazing game, and she really is the difference in this one tonight. Let's see how they attack and plan for her in the second. But, of course, if you double-team her or change something up, it might open up somebody else. So we will see what Dipple does.
Very similar to our game last week when we were playing against Willamette, where the one player, and her name escaped me right now, but she was the one that was leading the entire Wolverines. And during halftime, this is coming out for the third quarter, she didn't score any points for the entire third quarter, and I think she only got another 2 baskets or so in the fourth. And so, well, Comets came away with a 10-point win last week. You said going into the fourth quarter by 4? We'll see in about 8 minutes. It's going to be tight.
This is a quarter Crater usually does really well in third quarter. Let's see how they come out of the gates. You're watching TableRockSports.net. You're right back with the second half tip coming up next.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you. The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better.
Long time.
Welcome back. Already in action. So they started early. Mackenzie Hirsch.
Go ahead. Starts it off with a 2 for the Comets.
It's only a 5-point deficit. She has 6 now. We have a game when it was looking like Churchill was just going to blow them out. Up by 15 at one point. Only up by 5 now. It was 20. They're on a 9-0 run. It was 24-10. So 9-0 run by Crater to end the first half and begin the second. And Hirsch with the rebound. This is to cut it to a one-possession game. Nice move, absorbing the pressure. Young with the rebound and the putback. That's your one-possession game now. Young's got 6.
And Young just intercepted that long pass. They're trying to get it to Starr up at the hood. And Young was able to at least break up the pass, had possession for a second, knocked out of bounds, but great job at least interrupting the play and not letting them come right back at it.
Sophie for 3. Woo. Ends that run. It was an 11-0 run up to that point.
And that one did count as a nice 3. Great shot.
Young, in and out. Hirsch isn't able to save it. Diplo Plati likes the effort. Open for 3 again.
Ooh.
Now a little long.
Yeah,
it was in line.
It looked great from here, right in the angle we were at, but again, left wide open, though. That's the scary spot.
She likes it right there from that corner.
Woodard rattled, able to reconvene. Nicely done.
And that can't fall for Robinson. Scott comes up with it. Looks like they're going to call a foul. See her swinging, fighting for that one. It's on Woodard.
First foul by number 35, Kiana Woodard.
So that's 2 trips now without a bucket for Crater. Again, every possession is huge. Robeson with just enough to break it up, and then she steals it right from behind Scott. Pickpocket.
I'm feeling a little bit more of a fight the second half than I was seeing in the first. What about you, Aaron?
Well, and they are doing a little bit more. And that was almost right in the face of Stidham.
First foul by number 12.
And that's the thing, the effort can be there, but maybe you're sometimes a little frenetic and you start out a game and what it'll look like. They're a little more composed right now, a little more patient. It seems like they are settling their nerves a little bit, and their shots are falling. Young, too hard in that one, but she draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
That one on Stella Scott.
First ball by number 22, Stella Scott.
Sending Avery to the line.
First one is
Avery
good.
Young at the line.
Second one falls in. 4-point game again. Young has 8. She is the leading scorer. Hirsch with 6 for the Comets. That's the big travel on Scott. She saw that move. She knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to cut right to the baseline and then right there to the bucket, and she just needed to dribble first.
Sometimes your legs get moving before everything else, right? Because you want to make that quick move.
Yep. You're like, oh, I got this. Oh, wait, that's right. This is basketball. I have to dribble. Oh, Hirsch is stripped away by Scott.
From behind.
And Dukowitz came up with it. And she will draw the foul. 4 fouls now in this third quarter. Not even halfway through. I believe that is
Bolden.
About what we had in the whole first half. Young open. Too hard off the glass. Dukowitz rebounds, puts it in. It's a 2-point game. Dukowitz first points and rebound.
And quite a few of their misses so far this second half have been just like that, just a little too hard off the glass. I think it's just, again, a little excitement, a little anticipation, that little extra push to try and do too much, and sometimes you got to have those finesse touches on those balls, you know. Balls are weird. They'll just bounce and do some things you're not expecting them to do.
Dan's going to get called on the push on Bolden. Bolden's second foul on Crater.
Second foul by number 13, Taryn Dance.
Hirsch with the rebound.
Ooh.
She will draw the foul.
Second foul by number 12, Danica Starr.
They can't believe it.
Two-point game, 3:20 left. Hirsch. Scott with the rebound. It's tied up. It's going to go to Churchill.
I thought Hirsch was going to go for a 3 there. Looked wide open from this angle. She hesitated for a minute, decided to drive it in. Nice move. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Possession arrow back in favor of Crater. That could also be pivotal. Natalie, no good. Young, Starr with the rebound. Really wanted that three before Young collapsed on her.
Ooh.
Duckowitz gets her hand on it. Dance steals it to Duckowitz. No good. Young with the rebound. No good. Natalie comes up with it. And Dance gets the hand on Scott's shot. Young can't get that to go. Poked away by Sophie, and Bolden comes up with it. Again, missed opportunities for Crater. Starr wide open. I believe that's her first points.
Yeah, so I was just going to point out, that's probably what the game plan was. That's a timeout, Lancers. It's going to, looks like a halvesy.
Be a 30-second timeout.
A little halvesy timeout.
We'll keep it here. Big Rock Sports is partnering with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission to promote the Know Your Role campaign to improve the culture surrounding these sports. You'll hear messages from the campaign in tonight's game and can learn more by visiting travelmedford.org and click on sports. The SOSC, Table Rock Sports, OSAA, and NFHS partner in supporting a healthy sporting environment for all. We got 1.5 left. Now we'll update it to what we have here on this scoreboard, 129.
Honor our seniors. Girls basketball.
Crater had the opportunity to tie it up at 27. Couldn't get any of their shots to fall in a couple of possessions. Starr, easy layup down low, gives Churchill a 4-point lead.
But I think the biggest win right here is that Comets have reduced Starr to a 2-point quarter, perhaps, if she doesn't score in the next minute and a half here.
And it's only 5 so far for Churchill in this whole quarter. Waters blocked by Starr.
Went right into her hands, and those two look like sisters down there. Towhead blondes.
It's hard to get much of anything down low on Starr.
She's quick. She's got great basketball IQ. Her awareness, she seems to always be in the right place at the right time. And she's got a good eye, too, from being able to drop the ball right in the bucket.
Have some sort of violation. I didn't see the call, a signal from the ref, but it's Crater ball.
I didn't see it either, and they didn't come over to tell the table here, so...
Another possession from Crater goes awry. That's going to be going with 2.6 left. It's got to be a quick shot. Half court for Waters, right off the front of the rim. Could you imagine if that would have gone in? Would have been a 1-point game. But my prediction stands.
It does.
If you remember, we're headed into the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for Churchill.
Are you a time traveler?
I don't know. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, I'm Lennox Scott, Chairman and CEO of John O. Scott Real Estate. In 1931, my grandfather started John O. Scott Real Estate. I would like to take a moment to thank you for your trust in allowing us to serve your real estate needs. Helping you realize your home ownership dreams is why we do what we do. But one thing is clear, it takes place one client at a time, each individual buyer or seller, because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The past few years have been an incredible time of growth for us. We now have over 110 offices and more than 3,000 broker associates in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and California. But our higher purpose is living life as a contribution.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter now. Possession arrow in favor of Crater, down by 4.
All right, here we go, Aaron. Let's test your theory. Beginning of the game, you said whoever's going into the fourth with a lead of 4
or more would win the game. Let's see. Crater had a great third quarter, great end of the second quarter. Only down by 4. This is anybody's game, truly. Crater's going to have to get their shots to fall, though, which they didn't have their last 4 possessions. Churchill hanging on to that lead. Knocked away by Scott.
Smart move, Avery, just letting it roll out of bounds. Stop the clock again, regroup, get yourselves ready.
And Bolden gets a hand to it.
And that's probably got to be one of the hardest places to throw in from, right in front of your own bench. You got an opposing player right in your face. It feels like you're in a box. No leverage or room to do anything, but
deep one from Woodard. Scott comes up with the rebound.
Scott has been a rebound master tonight for the Lancers.
And the result of this game doesn't affect Churchill at all. I mean, if you lose to the team ranked right below you. And the other great team, if you win, you only beat the team ranked right below you, so they continue. That's going to change their seeding. Crater, however, Star just completely takes Robeson's shot out of bounds. Crater, however, again, as we mentioned in the pregame, needs to win one of either tonight or Friday to secure a home playoff game next Friday. So that's really the only thing that is on the line. Plus, it is senior night for Crater, and they'd want to win.
Of course, yeah. You know, and the last time they played Thurston was a routing. It was 53-39, so they had a great command over that game, and that was here. So if they do go away with an L this game, they can feel good about themselves, having an excellent possibility to have another home playoff game. And even that, they're still in the playoffs. They'll just have to start them on the road.
Scott in the front of that pass to Young. Another possession. Crater comes up empty. The Churchill defense is a very tough one. You got length, you got height, you got speed, you got IQ.
And you've also got the lead. And right now they're doing a good job of just killing the clock.
Bolden perfect from the corner.
They're dropping threes. And believe it or not, that's Bolden's first points of the game. For a 3.
Really?
Yeah.
She's had a couple of steals and some rebounds, but
she's been all over, a major part of the team. Starter. Then again, there's only 32 points, and Star's got more than half.
Young for 3, that's going to be short. Scott with another rebound. And another opportunity wasted. Crater has not scored. It has been a while. I don't have the exact minutes, but it's been around 5 or 6 possessions they have not scored. Can't do that against this Churchill team. Timeout on Crater. This is going to be a 30-second timeout.
The foul's on Stidham just as we go to timeout here.
Sharp vision is important for your student athletes on the field and in the classroom. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon on Royal Avenue in Medford. Vision care for the entire family with state-of-the-art equipment and the optical boutique for the right look. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more. It's the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. And coverage tonight is made possible by title sponsor Lithia Superstore on Highway 62 and General Manager Jason Lawrence. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with the outstanding staff. Thanks to our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. 5.5 left. Churchill up by 7 now. 4 fouls on Churchill, 3 on Crater, so still a few away from the bonus situations. Possession arrow actually has switched. It's Churchill now. Bolden wide open. Robeson with the rebound. Knocked away, and Crater is able to keep it. They're going to really need a score on this possession, I would say. Can't keep coming away empty-handed on your possessions. And they're going to get a blocking foul. Robeson's going to draw that one.
Third foul by number 12, Danica Stahl.
And that's going to be Churchill ball.
Yeah, Woodard and Presley just on the wrong page there, and that one way out of the reach of Robeson.
Under 5 minutes. Travel call. Back for Crater.
And that seems like something that Star rarely would get called on, so I think that's a nice break for Comets there.
Crater really lucking out. Some miscues by Churchill.
Almost halfway through this quarter, though.
And it looks like this might be on Scott.
Yep. No. Bolden. Just a singular 2, not a double 2.
I was waiting for that. I don't know if he was going to do a 2-2 or 2 on both hands, but he just only did 2.
1-2.
So the next one puts Crater into the bonus and 1-1 on the free throws. Watch that as well. Hirsch gets that to go. It's only a 5-point deficit for Crater. Hirsch has 8 points now.
Dance hustling back and forth.
Final home game of the regular season. Senior night, got to put everything out there. I've run so much in some of my soccer games, I hyperventilated. So I was it's just one of those games, just toughest opponent and just went for it. It's a fantastic feeling when you can't breathe.
Oh, love it. I'm feeling it right now, and I'm not even moving.
Oh, that's a different problem, Daddy.
Yep. That one's taken care of by antibiotics. Not conditioning.
Third foul by number 13, Taryn Dance.
So Taryn Dance picks that one up. There's 4 fouls now, so 3 away still for Churchill to be in the bonus. That's the offensive foul on Bolden. Is that going to be trying to swim around Robeson?
I'm not sure, but Coach Terry Harrison is not happy with that one at all. Looking at both refs here, trying to plead a case.
He was right in front of that, too.
Yeah, he was right there, throwing his arms out, not seeing what they were seeing.
Three minutes left. This is a very big possession as well. Robeson's going to draw that one. That's going to be free throws.
Third foul by number 3, Sophie Elstone.
Are they in the bonus now?
Yes, they are. Well, it could be a shooting foul. They might be giving her 2. And they are. Robeson misses both of them. Heartbreakingly for the Comets. Star with the rebound. And you feel like as Crater, you'd have to come up away with at least 1 point. Watterson commits the foul on Star. She'll head to the line for 2. And a quieter night in the second half. 13 in the first half. She only has, 2 this second half so far?
So far, here's a chance for a couple more.
And her ritual is between the legs dribble at the free throw line. Whatever she's doing in that ritual is working.
It's called practice. That's what the ritual is. I bet she's out there every day tossing those. They just look too natural.
7-point lead. Hirsch.
For 2.
Timeout. Dipple and the Comets. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, which means we will stay right here again. Bill's Glass is proud to be a sponsor with Table Rock Sports. Bill's Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years, covering the full spectrum of glass from your vehicle to any room in your house. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And you see the officials out there doing a great job. It's time for you to get back in the game. Become an OSAA official. There's a serious shortage statewide in all sports at all levels. Remember the people that called your games in high school? Now it's your turn. Visit newofficials.org to learn how you can get back in the game. That's newofficials.org. Two and a half left. 5-point lead for Churchill. Crater in the bonus. Star sitting on 3 fouls for Churchill. This one's so close, we could have an overtime situation. The Star's got to be careful. Try not to avoid fouling anymore. Oh, and Bolden wide open. Young with the rebound, though. Trying to make this a one-possession game right here.
Bolden dropped that.
Hirsch, nice move. Nice scoop. Layup. 3-point game. Oh, and Waters just pushed her. Not sure.
Oh, and she's...
Are you going to call it technical?
Maybe.
I mean, that's not the sign for a technical. It's an X, but...
Yeah, she's going to be expunged from the game. Did Bolden drop her too? When you said wide open, Bolden, I didn't see it.
She didn't make it.
First foul by number 24, Allison Waters.
Well, Allison Waters took about 4 or 5 steps running over to push Elstone just to get the foul. They're not making her leave the game.
I mean, that's a normal push any other time. I'm not sure why it's a double shot technical.
Well, because I think it was the aggressive nature of it, because he wasn't around her, came running right over and came right at her and pushed her. Intentionally to call the foul, yes.
An intentional foul is sometimes like that. It's an obvious, blatant push, but
And like I say, it might have been because it was the run toward several steps and the response from Elstone as well.
Another foul. This is going to put Churchill in the bonus now.
Fourth foul by number 13, Karen Dance.
With no shot clock,
Danica Starr at the
Starr
line.
could pretty much ice this one if she makes these. And the way it is looking, Crater's going to have to win at Thurston on Friday to secure that home playoffs game next Friday. Second one missed, but rebound. That's Natalie. She called it timeout.
Scott Dipple not happy.
A 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Lancers.
Fans stop in any one of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to people and things that matter most. Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. So, 6-point game. I think, Frank, that's what they have here. So, 1:45. Sometimes those seconds just kind of slowly tick away and build up to where we get just a few seconds off of what they have here on the scoreboard. It happened right there. So, 1:45 left in this game. Churchill looking to make it a 14-game win streak, improve to 19-4. They're trying to win the league. Crater were able to come away with a win. Could push them to a share of the conference title.
The whole stadium in here is freaking out about some of this officiating today.
It's a full timeout. We're going to have to take a breather. Be right back in just a minute.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
When it's lunchtime, it's crunch time. Crispy Crunchy Chicken. Located inside your local My Circle K is your new address for their delicious chicken sandwich on the go. When it's dinner on the run, it's kickback dinner deal time. 8 pieces of fried chicken or tenders, 2 large mashed potatoes, 4 biscuits, and 4 cookies for just $13.99. Get your crunch on today and try the best kept secret in fried chicken. Crispy Crunchy Chicken inside your local
And we are back for the final 135. This is where it's probably going to come down to free throws. If they can't steal it, they're going to have to foul.
And that's such a gamble. I mean, I know fouls aren't a guarantee.
Oh, wow. Wow. How she hit that one. That was a running layup.
That was just a toss it up and let's hope for the best.
Hirsch with the nice move.
And looks like she got fouled too.
And the foul. Is that called on Scott?
Nope. It's going to be on Bolden.
Third foul by number 2, Bolden. Mackenzie Hirsch at the line.
Just to bring it back to a 5-point lead. Or just say really only a 5-point difference. Can't do it. Star with the rebound. Kind of bobbles it. And Gugliotta almost came up with it. Bolden puts it in. It's an 8-point game. Water drives, and it's a blocking foul. Scott again called on another one. This will be a shooting foul.
By number 22, Scott. Allison Waters on the line.
These are their opportunities.
Yeah, just a lot of balls just haven't gone their way tonight.
That one's good. Brings to a 7-point deficit. Full timeout by Crater.
Full timeout called by the Comets.
We'll be right back in just a moment.
Fox Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe today.
And welcome back. Just about 45 seconds. Inbound successfully, and the foul. So it's going to come down to free throws now. This is where people joke, well, there's only 44 seconds left in the game. It's fine. Usually a husband will say that.
Mm-hmm.
But that really means that there could be 20 minutes left. And that was always an issue with my mom. She's the same thing when we were kids. You're like, I need you to wash the car. How long until the game's over? We're like, yeah, it's only 14 seconds. And then it was like 10 minutes later. How long is this game? Oh, there's only 14 seconds. There is. There's still 4 left now. That was 10 minutes ago. Both are good. 9-point game. Duckowitz throws this one up. Oh, off the back of the rim. Amade misses. Duckowitz.
Stidham.
Excuse me, Stidham. That's Duckowitz with the foul.
First off, number 33, Madison Duckowitz.
Possession arrow still in favor of Churchill. No good. Duckowitz saves it, but it's right in Natalie's hands and off of her.
Yeah, kind of like, I don't think she was expecting that at all. It just kind of like bounced right off of her body being somewhere, hands, body. It's just like, wow.
Next foul by either team puts them in the double bonus, which is automatic 2 shots. 12 seconds. Hirsch up and under. Rebounded by Sophie. The jump ball is Churchill's. We got 6.5 left. They are not going to foul.
And that's it. Well, your theory holds true, young
I got
sir.
one of the two right. I said it'd be fewer than 7 points, and it was right at 7. because they lost by 7 the first time out.
Oh, right.
But whoever was up by 4, which was Churchill, won, and that was true. So 50%. Close.
I'll take both. That was pretty impressive.
That was quite a game.
Great job, Lancers. What a fight all the way through, from the first tip-off all the way to the end. Glad to be here to watch this one on senior night.
See, Churchill is a great team. Again, they look like they are going to go far. This is the My Circle K post-game show. So, final stats for you. Taryn Dance for Crater comes up with 2 rebounds. Mackenzie Hirsch, she ended up with 10 points and 4 rebounds. She was the leading scorer for the Lady Comets. Presley Robeson with a rebound. Allison Waters with 3 points and a rebound. Kate Stidham with 6 points. Madison Duckowitz with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Kenna Woodard with 2 points. Avery Young with 8 points, 3 rebounds, with their final score of total of 36 points. What do we have from Churchill in their final stat line?
Churchill, well, Natalie Elstone, she came out with 14 for the game with 3 rebounds. Great job. Bolden with 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coaches
Sophie Elstone, she had 4 and a rebound. Then we had Stella Scott, 2 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rebounds. She was the rebound monster tonight. And then, of course, Danica Starr, living up to her name as a star. She had 18 points, and she had another handful of rebounds. So they were ready to win. They were ready to play. They were ready to take the Comets down on their senior night road trip. And so, impressive match by the Lancers. Congratulations. Job well done.
So they improved to 19-4, 14-game win streak. Crater falls to 20-3. Their 8-game win streak is over. They will be at Thurston on Friday. It is a must-win to host a first-round playoff game next Friday, March 6th. Churchill doesn't have their senior night until next week. They are home versus North Bend on Friday, and then Thurston at home to end their regular season.
Yeah, well, with the Comets heading up to Thurston this Friday here in just a couple of days. Thurston, their overall is a 10-11 record, and their league is 6-7. So, Comets, I'm sure they're feeling good about getting in there with a win to be able to come home back with a home playoff game this year. So, stands are filling up. They are getting filled here for the boys' game, and of course, it is the senior night, and they are now introducing Faith Westbrook, who got to start this game because she hasn't played all year. And this is her last year here, so it was a great job by Dipple to let her do that in front of her family and friends as she will be leaving the Comets.
Presley Robeson, Kenna Woodard, and Avery Young, the other seniors that will be honored right now. We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. Be sure and download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch the replay of this game free on your mobile devices. We'd like to thank Crater High School Athletic Director Dave Hurd for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Tonight's broadcast. The next Table Rock Sports production will be in just about 15 minutes. It is the boys, Churchill at Crater. Check out great features on our website at TableRockSports.net. Follow us online at Facebook.com/TableRockSports and on Twitter at TableRockSports. We hope you enjoyed this free broadcast made possible by our sponsor support. And if it's your first time viewing, this is what you can get all year long. Sports galore. Anyone up in Churchill, thank you for watching as well. Again, the final score on the General Scott scoreboard. Churchill 43, Crater 36. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Brady Gillespie, Danny Canada. I'm Aaron Nilsson. Thanks for watching, and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.
Returns to the top 10 again this year as he continues to shine on the national college football stage with the Montana Grizzlies. The former Cascade Christian Challenger led the entire NCAA with 170